While the Ohio Supreme Court is sorting out issues with the redistricting maps, boards of elections are getting ready for early voting to start next week.
Well, some voting advocates are concerned that no resolution has been made yet on redistricting, and it may result in voter confusion and impact voter turnout. 10 TV's Kiana Deitis joins us now to explain. And boy, this has just been back and forth, back and forth.
Yes, so much back and forth, Yolanda and Andrew. But right now it's looking like the May primaries will happen without any state races on the ballot, and it's anyone's guess when voters will get their say in those contests. But if you want to participate, no matter what the election looks like, you have just a few days to register. Right now, a new set of proposed boundaries is in the hands of the Ohio Supreme Court, but it's not the map state funding paid independent map makers to create. Map makers Dr. Michael McDonald and Dr. Douglas Johnson have yet to submit invoices for their work. They'll be paid $450 an hour each for 4 long days of work. Additional hours for preparation and time spent in meetings plus travel expenses. Their efforts were scrapped on Monday when the commission determined they wouldn't have time to finish by the midnight deadline. Another deadline facing the state is the May 3rd primary. Board of Elections are rushing to print ballots, but without any state Senate or House races. That's what the redistricting maps are impacting.
We're putting the finishing touches on the actual ballots themselves.
Franklin County Board of Elections say it's a challenge to rush the process in a county this big.
We have about 2,200 different ballot styles that we have in this county. So there's a lot that goes into to creating a ballot and proofing them, and getting that stuff on our voting equipment.
And yet another deadline, this one for voter registration, is next Monday, April 4th. Traditionally, voter turnout is lower during primary and midterm elections. Members of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated are concerned that the redistricting issue may impact voter turnout this year.
We'll continue to be a voice for the community in stating that all people within our communities deserve the right to be fairly represented in our congressional district maps.
The group gathered at the State House Wednesday and worked throughout the year, making sure people are educated about upcoming elections.
Understanding not just the elected officials that are at the top of the ticket, but understanding the judges and those other positions that have a direct impact on our communities. That's why it's so important that we continue to focus on voter registration and getting those numbers up.
I'll go over those important dates to remember one more time. Monday is the deadline to register to vote, and early voting starts next Tuesday. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kiana.